So you guys, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. So if you've been watching my channel, in case you haven't, my name is Cherisse, guys. Welcome. If you've been watching my channel or you are a part of my life, you already probably know that I have been planning for the past month to leave Arizona and basically just get back on the road, get back into the flow of things. And it's crazy because, like, retrogrades, yo, like, legitimately, as soon as Mercury retrograde went direct, I woke up the next day and felt grounded as fuck and had completely changed my mind. I had been thinking about some things recently, and after Mercury went direct, I just had some real conversations with myself. It's called growth, guys. This is called fucking growth. And while I do believe that the universe would bless me no matter what I chose, I do think that if I had still stuck to choosing to go to Washington and getting back on the road again, that the universe would bless me and healing would still be consistent and happen in my life no matter what I chose. But I chose to stay for my mental health. I chose to stay for my mental health because I sometimes have enjoyed ignoring certain things that I've noticed about myself. And I don't like to share everything with the people that I love because I don't want them to be concerned. And I don't want them to basically be real with me because I didn't want to be real with myself. But despite how grateful and happy I was in many ways when I moved back into my Forerunner about a month and a half ago, I did notice that I had a massive decline in my mental health afterwards, and my bipolar symptoms increasingly got worse to the point that I am now taking a break from alcohol again. I'm shooting for a month. I totally believe that I can do that. I took 2 months off of alcohol last year for different things, but they were both mental health related. And I just think that I am going through something very intense in my inner world right now where alcohol is kind of exasperating it and amplifying my bipolar symptoms. Um, so yeah, guys, I decided to take a break from alcohol. Perhaps my decision is also linked to the fact that I have cut alcohol out the past few days as well. And basically, I kind of realized that I need stability desperately. I need trust. I need to be able to trust my environment. And when you struggle with like severe paranoia, distrust, and psychosis, it can be really difficult to achieve that. But I think that, and I'm hopeful that by staying here and allowing myself to enjoy a place and environment that I actually do love, while yes, I miss traveling and I miss the mountains and I miss the redwoods and I miss my family and friends, I'm in a really good place right now. I'm in a really good job that has been really good for my mental health, and it felt good to think of leaving this place because I was like, it's nice to leave a place that I'm leaving in good spirits. But at the same time, I just realized, like, you know what? I'm being blessed really greatly with the job that I have and the stability that I'm creating in my life right now. And I think that it would be very healing for my bipolar as well as trauma wounds and distrust to learn to grow in one place and create stability and try to create trust with the people in my life. So, guys, yes, I decided to stay. There goes the wind. There's definitely feels like growth in a massive direction, massive change that I'm creating in my life by making this choice, and I'm very hopeful for it, despite the intense fears that I'm dealing with around making this choice. I also decided to start therapy again because if I am going to be staying here and dealing with all these triggers of trying to let people in and be a part of a community, I need somebody to talk to and who can ground me and just help guide me with that. So send me good vibes, y'all, to finding a good therapist because I need it. I found a place to live and it is a short-term option. We'll see how it works out. I am going to be staying in a lady's house and kind of helping her around the house and cooking her meals as payment to stay there. I just personally, perhaps it will be a healing situation for me. I will say that because I have a lot of trust issues and anxiety around living with people. So perhaps it will be really good for me, but I also would love to have my own. I've never had my own place, and I think that I would really enjoy that and love that, and I think it would just be so soothing. I guess I have actually had my own place. And I know because I was taking videos as well, and it was out in Humboldt, and I stayed in this little cabin all by myself for a month, and I loved it. I loved it so much. So, for now, guys, though, I will be moving into that place in a couple days, and I'm looking forward to having more space for sure, clearing out my forerunner a little bit. I think I'm going to keep the bed in here just for little trips, and plus, she already has a bed for me to stay in, so good things are happening, guys. I also just got my car worked on the past couple days. Got my power steering system done. I had already gotten my cooling system done. And then I actually have a few more vehicle projects in the future that I'm going to be working on. And it feels nice because the pressure of, okay, well, this is the amount of time I have to work on my car and to save is now gone. So I'm like, oh shit, well, now staying in this stable job and I can not worry about getting all that done super fast. So, yeah, I honestly, I believe in reading the signs and the symbols and the messages from the universe and asking for guidance. I will say this though, guys, and I've shared this before in videos that I do not really believe in right and wrong choices. Perhaps yes, to about certain things, but when it comes to kind of life choices and the direction and path that you choose to take, I think no matter what path you take, you can be blessed. Um, and I also don't think that like your spirit guides are like, this is what you must do. Even if you go against that inner voice or your intuition, there is going to be a powerful lesson that is going to create growth for you, whether it feels a positive or negative way. But I have I felt some messages recently around turtle energy, and I had a dream, and I actually made a video about this dream, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually share it or not because I don't feel like everything I spoke in it aligns now with my current choice. But turtles have been popping up everywhere, and turtles are a great symbol of slow movement. But in this dream that I had, it was also a symbol of speed. And basically, I'm just gonna share this one portion of the dream with y'all. I was on this pier right on the ocean, and there were these giant sea turtles, like bigger than me, guys. I'm 5'10", okay, and they're bigger than me, and water is just crystal clear, and this one sea turtle stops nearby me, and it looks like it's waiting for me to jump on its back. So I jump on its back and I just start moving. We start moving through the water so fucking fast. And that kind of symbolized to me that like Turtles also encompass this energy of calm and chillness and leisure and just going with the flow of things. And what it kind of spoke to me is that when you enter this state of relaxation and calm and peace and just gentleness, when you enter that state of calm, sometimes things speed up for you massively. And so this has kind of been the energy that I have been processing lately, is this slowing down as well as speeding up, and how they are actually very tied to each other. And one of the messages I've kind of been receiving is that move slow. There's no rush right now. Allow yourself to move slowly. And I think that that kind of flows with my choice right now as well, of being like, I still want to travel. I still want to do that. But perhaps there's another way of me doing that. Perhaps I can create stability in my life and still have that option. Maybe it's going to be a little bit of a waiting game. Maybe for a little while it's not going to be the amount of like complete freedom, because I mean, to be honest guys, if you are in this style of living, you know that it's doesn't always feel like complete freedom. But learning to create that for myself in a different way and more patiently, and like I keep telling everybody else, you've got your whole life to do this. So why don't I learn to create in my life, save up even more, so down the line if I do decide, okay, I'm ready to leave here, I'm ready to travel somewhere, or maybe I want to go to fucking, like, I don't know, Bali, like, I can do that. But it's okay to choose something different than I've chosen for the past 6 years. So I'm doing that, guys. It's strange and beautiful, and I'm really proud of myself. And I know that the people in my life are really proud of myself. And I think that they're all really happy that I'm choosing this. Because when I told my family and like my best friend that, oh yeah, I'm getting back on the road again, everybody was like, why, Cherisse? You're in a good place. Like, why? I could feel it, but everybody was just supportive. Just supportive of me, not necessarily my choice, but of me, and sent me love for it. And as soon as I decided not to, they were all like, yes, do that. I'm not saying that, like, if you're listening and you feel that, where you're just like, oh, fuck what other people think, like, do whatever. It would be okay. It would be okay if I chose that. It would be okay if I chose to get back on the road, like, no matter what anybody else thought. But I feel good about this choice, just the same as I felt good about the other choice. But yeah, guys, so I decided to stay. And I'm hoping for beautiful things in this. I'm really hoping for deep healing, that's not just painful and re-traumatizing. I'm definitely in a place right now where I'm like, God, are these people in my life because you want me to trust them, or because they're another lesson? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. Welcome my new little microphone. It's actually kind of not the best, but for now, it's enough. Um, at some point, I will save to get another new mic that is hopefully much better than this. But thanks for listening, guys. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, welcome to this interesting little journey of mine. I hope to see you next time, and I love you, and I believe you.